ready for our last lesson this week. This is lesson 19 from our book, Speak Now To. This is GBS Beginner English. I hope you're ready and excited for today because today we're going to talk about how to give a polite and wonderful excuse. We can't always be able to do everything the way we want. No, if we were able to do everything that we want, we'd go out and have good time all the time. And that's something that, okay, I know we want that. Yes, we want to be able to go out and enjoy that, but it's just something that cannot always happen. So we have to be able to give a polite excuse when we can't actually enjoy what we're going to do. So let's get started and let's have a little bit of fun with it. So we talk about things about where we can go and where we might get invited. I want you to look at this list of 10 things and put down a P to go down pretty often to these places, H, hardly ever, or N for never. So a coffee shop, I used to go to coffee shops pretty often. There was very few times that I wouldn't go and spend time at a coffee shop. I like coffee shops. They're one of my favorite places to be. But going to the mall, when I was a kid, I used to go to the mall a lot. And not for the reason you might think. As I mentioned in the previous lesson, I'm not a big fan of shopping. But my mom, she liked to do a little bit of shopping from time to time. But one of the ways that she would get my brother and I to go shopping with her is that we could spend a little bit of time in the video game arcade. And that was the place that we got to play a lot of video games. Now, it's not like today. Here in Korea, you can actually find some good video game arcades. There's actually one very close to the back gate of Suncheon University, but it's not exactly the same. These were different games. When I was going to the mall and going to the video games here, the video games were at a really high level of graphics and sound and playability. And the games that we would get at home, we were playing Nintendo, not Super Nintendo, not Nintendo Wii, Nintendo, the basic 8-bit system, and the Atari 2600. If you don't know what those are, yes, they are dinosaurs. They had some really great games, but they are dinosaurs. And their graphics, yeah. So when you got to go to the video game arcade at the mall, hey, you got to play some really high level games. But where else could you go? You might go to the park. You might go to the pool. Or as I mentioned in the previous lesson, go to the theme park. Get out that fun and wonderful high school uniform and go to the park. Get a discount. If you can still do it, by all means, go and enjoy it. So where would you like to go? Where do you almost never go? When I was younger, I used to like to go to the library. Now, I told you in the previous lesson that I don't read books as often as I used to. I used to read books all the time, and now, fortunately, I don't. So bookstores and libraries, I'd have to say hardly. But I still like to go to them. I like the smell of bookstores. All right, so we're going to listen to a conversation between Beth and Chen, and they're deciding what they're going to do and how to gently say, I can't do this.
Hello?
Beth? Hi, it's Chen.
Hi. How's everything?
Great. Listen, would you like to go to the museum later?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Really? Why not?
I have to go to work. Do you want to go tomorrow? I'm off then.
I'd love to, but I can't. I'm going to the mall with my brother.
Oh, I see. What about the weekend?
I can go Saturday.
Me too.
Sounds good. Let's grab a bite before we go.
Okay, sounds perfect.
See you soon.
All right, so she told him that she couldn't go the time that he was asking because it's like last minute notification. It's always good if you're inviting someone to go someplace, unless it's a spontaneous, hey, I just got tickets, let's go now. Unless it's spontaneous, give someone at least a few hours to a day's or choose notice so that you can make plans. And if you can't make the plans or do the go it, then tell them the truth. Don't try making up excuses. Well, I can't do that. I've got to do this, or I've got something. Just say, I'm sorry, I can't do that at this time. Well, why not? I've got plans already made. What are you going to do? I have plans made. I don't have to justify. Don't lie about it. Just, I have plans and leave it there. If people keep pushing, just like, I'm sorry. These are plans I have with other people. Uh, they're not my plans. I can't share them with you. Please don't ask. If they keep asking, it's like, I'm sorry, I'll talk to you later. Click, hang up the phone. People who are pushy, you don't really need them in your life. Trust me. Move on from them. So, what are some other ways that you can gently ask people? Is like, I'm not ready. I need to study. I have to go do something. But if you're going to give an excuse, make it an excuse that you're going to do or that you have to do. Lying is one of those things that I guarantee you, the minute you start lying, you're going to get into trouble. It's just easier. A truth or I'm not interested, I'm sorry. The simple, flat answer is much better than trying to make an excuse that's a lie. Because when it's a lie, you have to remember the lie and remember what you really did. That's remembering two things. It's just easier to remember the truth. All right, so when you are declining an invitation, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, I'm afraid I'm not able to do that. It says that I don't have the ability. Now, I mentioned before, may not, cannot, may, can. Here's where using can is correct. I'm sorry, but I can't. I don't have the ability to do this activity at this time. I don't have the free time. I have to work. I have to study. I have to rearrange my sock drawer. I have to wash my hair. Okay, I know. That one, okay, I don't have the hair to wash. I know it took a little bit of time, but okay, you have to wash your hair. Whatever excuse you give, make sure that it's not something that's unreasonable. If you don't want to go, just say, I'm not interested. Thank you. Be honest. Honesty is always preferred to a lie. Ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you, in life, if you start telling the truth all the time, you'll get a lot more than if you try lying. When in my life, anytime that I have told lies, it has ended up costing me more than if I had just told the truth. The truth, the truth is going to hurt. The truth is going to hurt, but it'll heal. When you tell the truth, it's going to hurt, but it'll heal. If you tell a lie, it's going to hurt more, and it may never heal. So it's always better tell the truth, even if the truth is, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Thank you. Why aren't you interested? I'm just not interested. Please leave it there. If people keep pushing, hang up the phone. You don't need to give everybody an excuse. That's your business. And if somebody gives you a rejection, take the rejection with, oh, okay, that's no problem. Would you like to go another day? Offer a counter suggestion. If they turn you down for the second one, don't push. When I've mentioned in class before that I was a very shy person when I was in high school and before. I was shy because I did not feel comfortable with who I am. I've always been a big guy, and I've always seen myself as very fat and ungraceful. That was until I got to college. When I got to college and I learned how to dance, and I was able to build my self confidence. I know what I look like. I know I'm big, but I also know that when on the dance floor, I can hold my own with any dancer out there. And that's where it built my confidence. And by doing that, I would go out to my local dance hall to a place called Shenanigans, and I would go dancing 3 nights a week. And the people who were there all the time, they knew who I was. I knew all the bartenders. I knew the DJs. I knew all the waitresses. I didn't drink much, but I knew who they were and I would always talk to them. And I knew all the regulars and I would go out and go dancing with everybody. When I would ask new people to dance, I had no problems once I knew I could dance, walking up to any woman and asking them to dance. And I was turned down many times. Oh no, I don't want to dance. Not with you. And then they would see me dancing, and I had several times that somebody that I had turned down would come up and say, "Hey, would you like to dance now?" It's like, sure, no problem. Accepting a rejection, it's hard. But if you do it in a polite way, it's always a chance for an open door later. Don't close it forever, but don't tell a lie. Because if you tell a lie, you're going to close that door. You may lose friends that you never knew you might have. Okay, off my soapbox. Now, listening. You'll listen carefully to the invitations. I want you to number them 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the second part, how do they accept or decline their invitation?
Number 1.
Hey, Meg. What are you doing?
Oh, I just came from the mall. Look what I got.
Nice. Have you played it yet?
No, of course not. I just bought it. Have you played it before?
No, but it looks fun.
Say, do you want to come over and try it out?
Now?
Sure.
I'd love to, but I can't. I have to go to work soon.
Too bad.
Let me know how you like it.
Number 2.
How was your class?
Good. How was yours?
Interesting.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to Mickey's. I'm kind of hungry.
I've heard of that place. Is it any good?
Yeah, everything is cheap and it's fast. I have another class later, so I just want a quick bite. Say, do you want to join me?
Sure.
But we should go now. They get pretty crowded at lunchtime.
Number 3.
Are you doing anything later?
Not really.
Do you want to see Finders Keepers?
I'd love to. Where's it playing? At the theater?
Actually, it's not playing anywhere, but I have it on DVD.
Oh, it's out already?
Yeah. Do you want to come over and watch it?
Yeah, sure.
Number 4.
Hello?
Jess, it's me, Parker.
Hey, Parker.
Listen, I'm going to Southland to do some shopping. Do you want to go?
Southland? On a Saturday afternoon?
Why not? All the stores are having sales today.
No, I don't think so. But thanks for asking. I need to clean my room anyway.
Are you sure? It'll be fun.
You can have fun for both of us.
Okay, so as you accept or ask people to do things, learn how to accept rejection. Rejection is not no, go away forever, but not now. And learn how to reject someone where it's like, oh, thank you, no, I'm not interested. Rejecting someone politely, it takes a lot of courage to build up and ask people, hey, you want to do this? Or hey, would you like to try that? Especially if you're trying to start a relationship and maybe start dating. It takes a little bit of courage. Honesty will get you a lot farther than lies. Just remember that. Friendly piece of advice. All right. So when you have a place to go, what are some excuses that you might have? For example, if you want to go to the beach, hey, do you want to go to the beach this weekend? No, I can't. I got to study this weekend. Or hey, no, I'm not really into the sun and the beach. Thank you for asking. Always give a thank you for asking. Oh, thanks, but No thanks. Turn down a rejection politely. Whether you're doing it in English or Korean, always do it politely because you may one day, hey, I really want to go to this thing. And if they've seen you turn down their invitations too many times, they may not offer you the invitation. So make sure you reject it in a polite and best way. Play video games. Some people really do enjoy that. I used to have fun with it with my coworkers when I first moved here to Xinjiang. We used to have an Xbox 360 and played multiplayer games all the time. It was always so much fun. All right, moving on. Let's talk about everybody's favorite part of the class. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about the workbook. All right, first section. You have the words coffee shop, mall, beach, movie theater, library, museum, theme park, pool, and bookstore. But you have a blank crossword puzzle with no clues on how they go together, except for the word pool. Now, there's only one combination where you can get all the words into this crossword puzzle. You put the words in, and then when you finish putting it in the first place, the second part, make a clue on how to get that word. For example, if we're talking about a pool, this might be a place that you may go to spend time in water and cool off. Or you may go to this place to exercise. Okay. This would be something you could do. Give a description that would give us each of the words. Now, they don't go in order, so it's 1 across, 5 across, 6 across. Look at the word, give a definition. Now, one rule about definitions or clues: don't use part of the word to define the word. For example, a park. Oh, this is a place where you might go and enjoy sitting and having time in a park. No. You want to make your definition without using the word. Try not to use the word or the 2 or 3 best clues. You want to make it a little bit mysterious. Moving on. Okay, we're going to listen to I'm going to read a conversation about an invitation, and this is an email exchange between Jack and Anna. Hi, Anna. Thank you so much for the invitation. I'd love to go, but I can't. I have to work on the project tomorrow night. It doesn't sound really interesting. It does sound really interesting. Have fun, Jack. Hi, Jack. There's going to be a really interesting speaker tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at the library. He's a travel writer, and he's going to talk about Morocco. I am going with my mother and a friend. If you want to, you can save a seat for you, Anna. Now, in this one, the emails are actually backwards. This is a thread. In a thread of emails, usually you have to go to the oldest email and then go to the first one. A lot of email providers now put the older parts at the top and they put the newest part down at the bottom. It's not always the way it's done. Sometimes it's the newest part is at the top and the oldest part is at the bottom. Just depends on your email provider. So answer the sentences. Who wrote the invitation? What are they going to see? Why are they going? All right, now I want you to write an email. Ask someone to go someplace. Plan an event. Pretend that you're going to invite, you can invite me. Teacher, I want to go here. Do you want to come join me? Okay, maybe I will. Probably not, but ask for people to go and visit you or go and enjoy this activity that you want to with them. Then we'll talk about exchanging them in class later on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for this week, we are now finished. I hope that you're excited. I hope you're ready. Have a good time. Remember, when you have an excuse, give a polite but honest excuse. Don't make lies. Lies will only hurt you. Well, for that time, I have to leave. Until then, I will see you all later. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.